Okay, so the first thing to realise with this question is we need to find out the volume of the swimming pool. And to do that we need to understand what shape it is. Now it is a prism with quite a weird trapezium end, so it's a trapezium based prism. So we need to work out the area of the trapezium and times it by the length. So the volume is the area of trapezium times the length. And the length normally with a prism is how 3D it is. It's the one left over. So we've got to work out the area of a trapezium first. Now the first thing to realise is that 3.9 meters is also the height of this bit as well as this bit. So we've got a trapezium that is 40 meters across, and the two bases are 3.9 and 4.1. Now to work out the area of a trapezium you do half A plus B. Now A and B are the two parallel ones, so that's A and that's B there, and it doesn't matter which way around you put them. So 3.9 plus 4.1, and it's times the height. Now the height is actually a width, isn't it? But the height is the length that connects the two bases, the two parallel lines. It has to hit both of them at 90 degrees, which it does. So that's times 40. And as I said before, the length is how 3D the prism is. Now you'll be careful because you need the cross section to face you, but more or less mostly they do. So it's times 10. Okay, 3.9 plus 4.1 is 8, and half of 8 is 4. Okay, 4 times 4 is 16, so 4 times 40 is 160, and then that's going to be 1,600, and that's meters cubed. Although we don't need to necessarily show our units until the end. I've kind of conned the end of the volume, so I'm just going to show it's meters cubed. Okay, now it says that it fills up a rate of 20 meters cubed per minute. So every minute it's going to fill up 20 meters cubed. So this tells me, so I'm going to say time, this tells me that I'm going to have to divide it. I'm going to find out how many 20s there are in 1,600, and that'll tell me the amount of minutes it will take. Now I'm going to do this as a fraction, because I'm going to pretend this is a non-calculator question, although it could be a calculator or a non-calculator. When you write it as a fraction, what you can do is just divide top and bottom by 10, so it becomes 160 over 2, and then divide top and bottom by 2. So it's 80 over 1, and 80 over 1 is just 80. So it's going to take 80 minutes. Now you could do this other ways. If you had a calculator, obviously you just divide it on the calculator, or you could do the bus stop method. Although I think with this one the fraction method is much easier.